All right, so let's talk a little bit about dreams and goals. This is very important stuff, so I want you to pay attention. Go ahead and just close your eyes. I want you to take about 10 deep breaths, focusing only on your breath. Forget everything else that's going on in your life, the past, the future. Let's just come to the present. So I'm going to count to 10. 9. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now that I have your full attention, I want you to ask yourself the following very important question. What is the most important thing that money can provide me? Meaning you, not me. All right? Now open your eyes and write down the first thing that comes to your mind on that piece of paper that I had you grab a few minutes ago. Okay, we're going to come right back to that thing in a few seconds. Now, I'm writing down an important word here that you're going to hear many times as you grow older, okay? And it's called motivation. You may have heard this word before, but this is a very important word. We're going to come back to that a couple times. Now, the simplest definition that I can think of for motivation is it's the things that cause us to act, whether it's getting a glass of water because you're thirsty or reading a book to get some knowledge about something, okay? In the most basic way, that's what motivation means. Now ask yourself, what does that word mean to you? What causes you to act? On that same piece of paper you have there right in front of you, I want you to write down a couple of ways that motivation means something to you. Now, let's think specifically about money. What motivates you to get money? Okay? I want you to write down a couple things on a sheet of paper. It could be, as a matter of fact, I want us to take that question a little bit further. Why do those things that you wrote down, why do they motivate you to obtain money? Is it a matter of your mother? Does your mother motivate you, or else? Will living a better lifestyle motivate you to stay that way? Or do you just want to avoid being poor? There's really no wrong answer to this question, okay? Whatever it might be, just write it down. No judgment at all, okay? Now, I want us to take a step further, move forward, and ask ourselves, is money itself the real motivator here? Or is it really what money can get for you, or what money can do for you that's the real motivator? Your motivation to get money plays a major role in your overall financial success. Some examples include helping those that you love, having freedom to do what you want, and to go where you want, making your communities a better place to live and grow. Okay, these are just some motivating factors. I want you to ask yourself something very important. What are some of the things that you would miss out on if you did not know how to handle your money situation? That's a very important question to consider. Write down a couple things on that sheet of paper, okay? Now, I want you to look at that sheet of paper. I've had you write down a few things. After looking everything over that you've written down, would you agree that you need to know how to handle your money in order to do what you want and avoid a lot of the things that you don't want to happen in your life? Are you committed to that? Are you serious about learning money? I want you to write down the following words, just like I'm going to write here. I am serious and committed, 2 M's, 2 T's, to learning about money. Okay, take a second to write down those exact words exactly as you see it here. Okay? Now, I want you to autograph or sign your name below those words that you wrote down on that sheet of paper. Okay? That's a written statement that I want you to hang on to for as long as you possibly can, because you've just made an important commitment to yourself. After you've achieved your goals, you're going to come back to this sheet of paper maybe years later. Who knows? but keep that paper around, remembering the time that we've spent together here and how you've decided to take control of your money situation. Now, speaking of goals, the first step in handling your money situation positively is to set personal lifestyle and financial goals for yourself. We've talked a lot about dreams, we've talked about goals, but they really are different, okay? Goals are a lot different than dreams. A goal, I'm not talking about soccer, but a goal, it's a person's dreams that are written down with a detailed plan for how to achieve those dreams. Many people have dreams, but very few people have specific plans written down for how to achieve them. Basically, a dream is just something you hope will happen, but it's not planned. A goal is your dream written down with a detailed plan for how you're going to achieve it. Now, do you know what gives you the best chance to achieve your goals? It's simple. Make sure your goals are SMART. Okay, my eraser fell. I'm going to erase this real quick. Now, when I say SMART goals, I'm not talking about, that doesn't mean that some goals are dumb. When I say SMART, that means the following. Let's write down the letters that spell SMART, because this actually stands for something very meaningful. The S stands for specific. Can you write down specific numbers of how much money you want, or anything detailed as you can get is better. The M stands for measurable. Can you measure your success? Can you be able to tell yourself, oh, I'm doing okay, I'm doing great, I'm not doing so great? Can you measure how you're doing? Okay? The A stands for attainable or achievable. Are you setting realistic goals for yourself? Are you setting goals that you feel that you can confidently do if you stay focused and work hard, instead of setting goals that are way beyond your highest imagination? Okay? Let's get to the R, result-oriented. Okay? Is there a result? Is there something that you can point to and say, hey, I'm on track or I'm not on track? Okay? And finally, the T stands for timetable, having a specific time frame, whether it's a year, 10 years, 20 years, doesn't matter. So we have SMART goals. Okay? This is very important. This is used by corporations and all kinds of professionals all over the world to do amazing things. This is what makes effective goals. Now, SMART goals make a difference, and they do have a much higher chance of being achieved. To reach your goals, I need you to create a plan, review your goals regularly, check in with them, okay? Visualize them happening, even if that means surrounding yourself with photos and pictures and reminders of what you want. For instance, if you want a black Corvette, a nice black Corvette by the time you turn age 18 or 19 before you go to college, get a poster of that, put it on your wall. Grab a photo of that from your favorite car magazine. Carry it with you in your back pocket. Whatever physical reminders you need to get that image, to get that dream, to get that goal pumping through your blood, because it's got to be a part of you, okay? It means a lot more that way. This is how you turn on the powerful force called the law of attraction. And there's a gentleman called Napoleon Hill who wrote an amazing book called Think and Grow Rich. I want you to read that book regularly, at least once a year for the rest of your life. And he talks a lot about the law of attraction. Okay? Definitely read that. It's going to make a huge difference in your life. Now I want you to grab that same sheet of paper that you autographed a few moments ago, and I want you to write down your goals for the following time frames. 100 days from now, 1 year from now, okay? 5 years from today, 10 years from today, and if you like, let's go for 20 years from today. No one is looking over your shoulder. No one's going to judge you. The only thing that matters is having a high-powered commitment to your goals and a serious desire to achieve those goals. So write down those goals, make them real, okay? Now, let's get to the because you know this segment of the video. Because you know this stuff about dreams and goals, you're going to avoid the pain of having no direction and focus in your life. And that's something that a lot of people suffer from. Many people work extremely hard every day, put in 10, 12, 14 hours a day, but they have very little purpose. So they have a lot of stress in their life. They have very little satisfaction and very little meaning with all the effort that they're putting into their work in their lives. You can avoid having no purpose or passion in your life by having goals, by having dreams, writing them down and making them real. Because that's what makes the challenging moments just as enjoyable as all of the rest of the moments.